Okay, so howdy. I haven't seen you in such a long time. How you been? Because low-key, I've been okay, okay? I haven't been stressed. I have been so calm. I've been so happy. I have celebrated my birthday, okay? And honestly, greatest birthday I've ever spent with amazing people, and hopefully next year, the same people, because let's be for real here, we want no drama this year. No drama. But let's do a little catch up right now. And from what you've guys known, is the last few months for me has been reflection. And also, I kind of just got into a relationship. Yes, I'm gonna lose so much followers from that. But to my explanation of what this video is about, it's honestly just about self-growth. And one of the things I could go about is me from being now in a relationship. I could tell you one thing. It's true what they say. When you work on yourself, you're going to be a very much different person when you actually get into a relationship. Going into this relationship, it was literally not chasing anything. It was understanding two grounds and actually being able to just be myself and also be real with someone. Because I could tell you right now, me and this person, we do not talk 24/7. We do not message 24/7. We're literally like the same person. We don't need that much communication. We don't need that much work. And it's honestly because we kind of just worked on ourselves. For me, I know for a fact, if this relationship ends, I'll be completely fine. I'm okay being alone. I'm literally okay with the silence I have. We don't talk to each other, but I spend most of my time alone. And I don't have the urge to contact them 24/7 when I'm alone. I don't have that because I've worked on myself to understand I don't really need that. And if I want to, I could just simply just text them and tell them if they're down to do something or be in the call. And I don't do that because I don't feel the urge and need for affection. And that's what I realized when you work on yourself, is that need to fill that void doesn't really exist. It's because you are very much fine with yourself. And when you're fine with yourself, you can literally do whatever you want to do, be in a happy relationship without this need, without this anxiety of it succeeding. And it's all because you value yourself and they have self-respect. And you know for a fact, you're okay with being alone. And that's what I realized. I got into a relationship and I understand that wow, this is actually way different than my past relationships. I don't need to see them 24/7. Literally, most amazing thing ever because we barely spend time, but every single time that we do spend together, it's literally very much affectionate. It's enjoyable. We both talk about some random ass stuff that's been happening. And for me, that's what a grown relationship is. You don't need to be with someone 24/7. You just need the understanding in both sides that both of you are like each other and willing to give the space that you guys need if you actually want to grow in your careers. Because that's what I realized. Because me and this person, we both want to achieve something. And that's what we kind of been doing for the past few weeks. We've been doing our own things. We've been, of course, hanging out here and there. We communicate when we do feel like we miss each other, all of that. But I learned that when you do the work, the relationship doesn't define you because you're very much okay being alone. And that's why I always tell people to work on yourself. Because when you do work on yourself, when you go into a relationship, you're not going to be your everything because you understand something. You have a life and they also have a life. You spent so much literally building your own life that you're just okay without having them 24/7, without having them revolve around you. Because it's actually the most amazing thing I learned from myself is that when I'm in this relationship, I could just be myself, also just do the same things I've always have done. I'm not losing myself in this. And something a lot of people do, okay? They lose themselves in relationships. And with this, I'm not. And it's because I learned. And that's why I always tell people, please do the work, okay? Take that time off. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Just find yourself because you're alone for a good bit of your life. And if you're not okay with yourself, you're not going to be okay with someone. And that's why I really hope people understand that. Because for self-growth is to understand you're okay to be alone. And I really hope that this year was also going to bring you guys some happiness. Because for me, I actually want to do some projects, do something. Because I've always been the type to create. So we'll see that. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. It's that if you do the work, you're going to be completely fine and okay. You're gonna be a different person than what you were before. And honestly, it's kind of enjoyable. So, bye bye.